Two gold coins. They are the exact same size, the exact same weight, and the exact same gold content. 1 troy ounce of 24 karat gold. But is one worth more over the other? Should you purchase proof gold coins, specifically proof buffalo coins? We're going to compare the proof to the BU buffalo version and why my answer might surprise you. Coming up. Everyone, welcome to Campbell's Coins. This is my favorite modern gold bullion coin for so many reasons. The gold buffalo is a great design. It's 24 karat gold. In fact, it's the only pure gold coin the US Mint releases. It's extremely liquid and popular, and lower mintages over the American Gold Eagles, all for roughly around the same price, if not the exact same premium. Although the Gold Eagles and Gold Buffaloes have higher premiums compared to pretty much any other modern gold bullion. The Gold Buffaloes come in 3 different designs: BU, proof, and reverse proof. The BU coins will obviously have slightly higher mintages over the proofs, but lower mintages when you compare it to the American Gold Eagles. The BU has a much different look compared to the proof when compared up close. The BU has a flatter, more even finish. While the strike is sharp, the entire design kind of just blends in with the background. The whole coin just blends into itself. And as you can see here, this is a BU buffalo. It's a really nice design. It's a nice strike, but the whole thing just kind of blends in with itself. There isn't anything that stands out. You have the lettering up here and at the bottom. If you look at the reverse, same thing. I would say that this kind of contrasts a little bit more because the lettering is raised on the back. But other than that, the design kind of just blends in with the coin. To contrast that, we look at the proof. The proof finish is sharply contrasted. The gold blanks go through a different finishing process than the BU blanks, and the fields are highly polished to give a crisp contrast to the figure and lettering on both the obverse and the reverse of the coin. And if we were to look at this, you can see that sharp contrast. So the fields it's like the background of the coin. Those are highly polished, giving that sharp ultra cameo contrast look to the figure. So the figure is the cameo. The lettering here is not polished, so it stands out from the field. And same thing with the mint mark right over here. And then the figure is just sharply detailed. Even the leather lacing that he has in the hair, that is polished too. So it's like another slight little polishing to it that really catches your eye. If we were to look at the back, the reverse of the coin, again, that sharp contrast to the background. Background is really polished, really shines. The lettering is not polished, and so it stands out. United States of America is very pronounced. And then down here at the bottom, because it sits in basically like the foreground, the lettering is polished to kind of mirror the background there. And if you were to take a look at the differences, you see there is quite a big difference in the look. As the name suggests, the reverse proofs are the reverse of the proofs. The figure and the lettering is polished instead of the field with that same sharp detail as of proof. From a distance, it's really difficult to distinguish between a BU and proof versions unless the lighting is right and you're looking at them from a specific angle. So right now you can tell because you're looking directly on, but if I were to turn this coin a little bit sideways, it's a little different to tell if this is a proof or not. If you weren't able to look at that, you wouldn't really be able to tell. Obviously the proof is a little bit sharply defined compared to the BU, but overall you kind of have to be looking at it from a specific angle to see that polishing. The proofs are a lot nicer, much more defined than the BUs. They're also handled with a bit more care at the mint than the BU coins, so you probably won't find proof buffaloes with rim dents or irregular rim heights like you would on the BUs. When the proofs look a lot nicer than the BUs, why not just stack the proofs? Well, the answer is price. Proofs sell on the Mint's website for roughly $1,000 over spot. Bullion dealers have them for a few $100s over spot most of the time. The problem is, one doesn't get this premium back if you go to sell to them or an LCS. The value is lost on proofs, and the prices that you get are what you basically would get for a BU Buffalo. I'm sure if you did a private sale, you might be able to recuperate some of your retail costs, but most people who buy the proof buffaloes end up taking a huge hit. Should you purchase proof buffaloes? My answer is yes, with a huge caveat. If you can get them for close to the same price as a BU Buffalo, I would say go for it. I think I got this 2019 W proof Buffalo for, I think, $19.50, which was $150 over spot at the time. Regular Buffaloes were selling for $1,900. For me, paying $50 more for a proof Buffalo is a good deal. To have one that is perfectly graded, proof 70, with the lowest minted proof year ever, that's just icing on top of the cake. By the way, I'm not sure if that stat is 100% true, as I haven't been able to find the mintages for the 2020 and the 2021 proof Buffaloes. If you're watching this in a couple of years after I posted it, that info I gave on the mintages might be wrong. How can you get a proof Buffalo without paying a huge price? Like I mentioned before, buying directly from the US Mint is a surefire way to lose a lot of money, and while bullion dealers charge a lot less than the US Mint, the pricing is still very high. I would go with your LCS. If you're a regular customer, ask them to keep an eye out for proof Buffaloes coming into the shop. They can give you a call and usually have them for a really nice price. I asked my LCS, which is Avenue Coin in Stockton, to keep an eye out for me back in, I think it was April 2021, and they hit me up in September saying that they got one. It might take a while, but that was well worth the wait. If you're unable to find a proof at a good price, I would pass on them. They are a novelty item. They're very nice looking coins, but for the price, I'm not sure the extra finesse put into the coin finish is worth your hard-earned cash. By the way, if you're looking for a great shop that has great products for decent prices, check out my LCS Avenue Coin. I have them linked in the description of this video. They have an Instagram, eBay page, and website. I don't receive anything from Avenue Coin. No kickbacks, no special pricing. I pay full retail like everyone else. I just like shouting out great businesses because they have excellent prices, great customer service, extremely great know-how on coins, and they are just, they're good people and good to deal with. Let them know that Campbell's Coins sent ya. If you're interested in other topics like this one, check out the other videos I have on my channel discussing these metals and how they can help you preserve and protect your wealth. If you've made it this far in the video, you guys and gals are my super stackers and collectors, and I really do appreciate you. Thank you all for watching. This is Campbell's Coins, and that is my 2 cents.